Hi, I'm Miriam Catalina, and today I want to tell you about the familiar constellation. And this is a new tool that is coming to know what are the messages from our family related to thing, issue, or problem that we are living now today. Um, why it is important to review this tool? Because as I mentioned, it is about that something that is appears in your reality and does not solve that you need to solve, that you don't understand what is happening now in your space, what is appears in your life, and you need some help to understand and get down the information from your family. So there are people that is training on this process, and they can help you to be in contact with your family tree and see what is the information coming back from them related with that situation, and you can determine it is a situation that you need to pass and give a solution, or just it is not related with you and put it forward and stay your new process continue, right? It is related to be held in that situation, be protected and covered, and all these need to come in from a factor in your reality or a situation or thing that you are living, because sometimes we start to looking back in our family tree, and maybe we get some information and we think that we need to solve it, but we don't have all the information back. Maybe it was a murder in our family, or it was a rape situation, or a lot of death on finance that not allow them to be rich, or it is pending education that they need, but we are not really responsible for that. We are not the superwoman or superman from them that we need to solve everything in our family. That not possible. They have their time and they live their process, but they have some information that can help us to continue living our process here, right? So that is the importance, that when we go with someone that help us on family family constellations, it is important that begins the question from us on something specific that we need to return to the family tree to get more information and get it down, right? And the benefits are a lot, because that information helps you to look from where you are now, and what can be the one option to go through that situation, or what that situation is coming to you, and reference to yourself and see what you need to change in your everyday form to live your life. Maybe you need to review what are you doing and have another habits to move on, or close some relationship that it is not working any longer, right? uh, for your growth path in this life. So that are some of the benefits to look back and have this reviewing, but the most important is that it is coming for something that you are living and you want to solve it and you want to work it. It is not great that someone gives you and move on to have that help if you don't want it, because that is a lot of restriction that you will put there. It is not the time for you. Maybe you don't have all the tools that you need, or the empowerment to live that situation. And as if you get an advice from someone that you don't ask for it, it will enter for one ear and go on for the other, and will not be benefit for you in your everyday life because you are not really prepared for do it. So what is important, as I mentioned before, that is something that you want to work, that is something that you want to look, that is something that you want to solve it in order to continue growing in your path in this life. And the benefit to do this is because with the familiar um, constellation, according with the global logic process that we have, and convergent, or in Spanish is lógica global convergente. uh, is related that with a constellation process we get all the context of our environment, we get the knowledge of that context, and we are getting that information from the origin. And about the family process, that will give you the logic of that process. So when we apply that logic or that information at our current context, that will help us to view all the points, all the pictures, and all the aspect of that situation, and give us all the possibilities that we could have to solve it. So in this case, that is the benefit of to the constellation review in your family. And for example, I participate in someone that we are working with our family tree. uh, when we are working there, the guidance look at us and see that there are some conflicts coming out from some members in that team. So she started doing the constellation process for them. um, she begins working with that person, and that person select who the members she needs to work. Not all of them, or not all people of that team participate, but she selects as she know that information is coming back to her or to him in that process. And everyone that participate is getting information back, and it is not something that they give you to read, or there is not a speech that just to read and say it. It is reality coming to you, and the words that you spell in that process are the message that that person needs to solve that situation, to know how to do the next steps. And even that some members of the team participate more than once in each process for other people, uh, that is we working, the message was different. So you really know that we are getting the information according to the person, according to the treat that is has been worked dead. So that could be one possible session that you get. Other kinds are that they are more abstract, that their guidance uh, get some objects, and they give us the position on that process, and you start see how they move it and what is the message coming back from that object and the connection that guidance have. Another kind was one of my teachers getting a constellation through horses. So it was really different because the form that they get information was through the horse, in this case, or horses, that they working to be more in touch with the information. So the guidance see how the horse act, and returning back about the information that they are working in that process to our teacher, and get her information that she needs to see what is the next step the topic that she was working in that time. So as you can hear from me, it is a different forms to work it, but the most important is that you want to work it, that you are conscious what are you going to be as open process in that form, and take the information back and take the knowledge that if you want to use it or you want to continue working on another possibility that you already have, or see another option to solve that situation. It is not a specific form to solve the issues, but you continue asking the guidance for the best one for all involved in that situation, and you will get that tool too. So for me, about that topic, it is all. Just please remember that it is a process that you want to live, that no one else can offer to you if you don't want to accept and you do not want to pass through it, and you need to continue move on your own process, right? So we see what our message has our angels. So I have here the cards, and let's see what is the next message. So you already have your question, right? So let me move on. This is one, and this is two. We have two messages. We have relationship and complement our partners, right? So it says that it's time to have a loving partner with you. The person that is in your life has a purpose to learn, and you have that purpose too. Open your heart and give and receive love, uh, and the happiness to help others. It is time to get join with someone else or get help from others, right? If we open more this information, let me see. Okay, it is talking about that love is in your road, and you can open the doors of your heart to get in. You can say that do not have fear for getting or to pass again a relationship in the case that you don't have, and you can repeat to yourself that you get out all resistance that you have for love again. You are more open to give and receive love because you come from love, and you give and you just give love, right? And that one that is near to you, it is perfect to show you and to help you your evolution and your growing in this life path, and also to pass some process that we have pending in the past that we don't close yet. And they tell you that they show you all the opportunities that you have that maybe you don't see before. So the process is just to look there and see what is that they show more, that it takes your attention, and apply something of that in your life. Apply something that to your current living, so that will help you also in your growth. It is something that you like it to see. It is something that you don't like to see it. It is something that you need to work in you. So also you get that message too, right? And the second card, it is about there is coming potentials in your life. They see that you have a new potential and you need to put in action. There is a new new time to get new roads or new movement. um, that that you give her a lot of happiness. It is your new road, and it is a new door open for that new process, right? So if we move to more information, it is tell you that you enter to the environment or infinite possibilities where you can create better situations in your life. There is no one solution on the challenge that you already have, and the best one is coming for you. So be expected for that. Um, and also, in order that this best solution arrives to you, you need to take out all the knowledge that you already have about your situation, and all the knowledge of you think that could solve that situation, all the previous solutions that you already have list. Take out them because they are not the best for get the solution. So as soon as you erase them, as soon as you open and give that space for coming new ones, it will be right the best for you. um, your life is centered on an action path, and as they recognize that you like to move, um, and they recognize all your effort, they tell you that don't forget that you also have loving friends that could help you to start to growing those seeds in your life, right? That you get more guidance for them if you ask it. They can help you to know what is the next step in that path, what is the road, how it looks, and maybe you need to change that map and get a better one, right? Well, so this is the message for today. I hope that it helped you. And as you know, if you have any question about what is the reality coming to you and you don't really realize what is the message, you can contact me. You have my information through the social media contacts, and also my phone. We can have a call, a video conference call, to see what is the reality arriving to you, that message, and get more clarity about that. And if you liked this message and you help me to continue with this process, I would really appreciate if you subscribe and give us a like, so you have all the notifications active for the next videos, and we can continue being in touch. And see you later. Bye bye.